Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana. Some weeks ago, Kalonzo Musyoka threatened to quit Azimio, and his Wiper party wrote a protest letter to the registrar of political parties urging the registrar to stop the registration of Azimio One Kenya Alliance. That was some weeks ago. And then after that, Alfred Mutua also threatened to quit Azimio. And he was just stating that he was even ready and willing to work with William Ruto. After all those threats, some meetings were called and they calmed down. And as I talk right now, from some reliable sources, per party of Jeffa Amason Kingi has written a letter to the registrar of political parties seeking to withdraw from Azimio. And indications are also showing that they might be on their way to working or teaming up with Kenya Kwanza Alliance. So in this video, I want us to dig deep to exactly understand what is happening here. Because as of now, no party in Azimio can actually withdraw. You can only withdraw 3 months after the election and after giving a 3 months notice. That technically means that any party seeking to withdraw from Azimio, One Kenya Alliance, can only do that come March next year. Yeah. So in this video, I want us to dig deep to see exactly what is Amason Jeffa Kingi's game plan here. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Yes. There are 3 reasons that can explain Amason Jeffa Kingi's latest political move. The first reason, Amason Jeffa Kingi is just trying to seek attention. I honestly don't think or believe that Amason Jeffa Kingi is serious about withdrawing from Azimio, because the law is very clear that you can only withdraw 3 months after the election and after giving 3 months notice. That technically means that any party seeking a withdrawal from Azimio can only do that successfully come March next year. So Amason Jeffa Kingi might not be all that serious about withdrawing from Azimio. He's just seeking attention. He feels that maybe he's being overlooked in Azimio. So he just wants the big boys in Azimio to be reminded that he also exists. He should not be overlooked. That's what I'm seeing here with Amason Jeffa Kingi. Secondly, I'm seeing Amason Jeffa Kingi who joined Azimio with some very wild expectations. Yes. He joined Azimio with very wild expectations. When he was joining Azimio, first of all, he was in ODM party, then he quit ODM party, and he formed his own party. And when he was forming his party, there were some indications that he was not going to team up with Raila Amolo Odinga, and that he was going to work with William Ruto. And then the ground became very hostile against Amason Jeffa Kingi, to a point that it forced him now to actually join Raila Amolo Odinga. And upon joining Raila Amolo Odinga, the mere fact that he was a party leader, Amason Jeffa Kingi might have expected that he was going to be on the high table where decisions are being made, courtesy to the fact that he is a party leader. But from the information we have gathered, is that Azimio Council, Amason Jeffa Kingi is not even in the council. In fact, from the coast, Joho is actually on the high table and not Amason Jeffa Kingi. So I'm seeing Amason Jeffa Kingi clearly rebelling out of those unmet expectations. He was thinking that he was going to be accorded some high stature on the virtue of being a party leader. He has found that not tenable. So he might be threatening to quit Azimio because of those unmet, maybe, expectations. And then the third reason, Amason Jeffa Kingi might have joined Azimio, but still a William Ruto sympathizer. He is in Azimio when things are good. When things are bad, he is out of Azimio. And I'm saying that because currently, as things are in Azimio, Kalonzo is really causing a lot and some serious damage in Azimio. Kalonzo is causing some squabbles and some quarrelings in Azimio. And things are not very good in Azimio as I talk right now. So Amason Jeffa Kingi, because maybe he's a William Ruto sympathizer, he does not fully believe in Azimio. He's just in Azimio as long as things are good. When things are bad, he's actually out of Azimio. And that's exactly what I'm seeing happening here. Amason Jeffa Kingi already has looked at Kalonzo Musyoka, and maybe from where he sits as Amason Jeffa Kingi, he has seen that Kalonzo most definitely will bolt out of Azimio or actually won't support Raila Amolo Odinga in this year's presidential election. So Amason Jeffa Kingi, maybe in his own thinking, he's seeing a likely possibility where William Ruto might have some kind of advantage in terms of presidential votes. So Amason Jeffa Kingi might be honestly planning to join William Ruto. But from where I sit, ladies and gentlemen, that's a very wrong political move or a very wrong political blunder. And I just don't know how some of these politicians actually think. I've always maintained in this YouTube channel that with or without Kalonzo Musyoka, it will be very hard for any combination to beat Raila-Uhuru alliance. That is something that is factual. And I've been saying that, basing my argument on statistics. Even if you look at 2017 presidential election results, and then you project them to 2022, there is no way a combination of Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta can be beaten. So Amason Jeffa Kingi is actually making a very big political blunder. Even if he was to campaign for William Ruto and they all team up together with Kalonzo Musyoka in that team, it will still be very, very hard for them to beat this combination of Raila and Uhuru. And also it will augur very negatively for Amason Jeffa Kingi in Kilifi County. And I'm saying that because in Kilifi, Raila Odinga is the most favored candidate in Kilifi County and largely at the coast. So if Amason Jeffa Kingi is seen as antagonizing Raila Amolo Odinga, then his aspirants, or rather his candidates through party, actually will be at a disadvantage. Because now even the votes they could have gotten from Raila Amolo Odinga supporters, those votes can actually desert them. They will be seen as William Ruto supporters, as William Ruto sympathizers. And that will also augur very negatively for Amason Jeffa Kingi in trying to win some elective seats at the coast and specifically in Kilifi County. That's a very wrong political move on the side of Amason Jeffa Kingi. And if you look at it from another angle, Amason Jeffa Kingi might just be trying to settle some political scores with Raila Amolo Odinga. He might have not forgiven Raila Amolo Odinga for his expulsion from the party. Yes. Because we all know that immediately started rebelling, he was replaced as ODM chair in Kilifi County. So maybe Amason Jeffa Kingi might have not forgiven Raila Amolo Odinga as a result of that. So he was just waiting for an opportune moment to get back on Raila Amolo Odinga. And now that there is some turmoil in Azimio, Amason Jeffa Kingi feels and believes this is the right time to get back on Raila Amolo Odinga, or to get back at Raila Amolo Odinga. I'm seeing all those kind of possibilities. But from where I sit, it's almost clear and very certain that that is a very wrong political move on the side of Amason Jeffa Kingi. Is very wrong because it will augur very negatively for his aspirants through party to win seats at the coast, because coast is predominantly Azimio. It will be very negative. It will augur very negatively for him. And then on the national stage, chances of Raila winning the presidency are very, very high. Should Amason Jeffa Kingi quit Azimio, then most definitely he is heading to the opposition. That's also very clear, ladies and gentlemen. So just as I did state when we were starting, in case you've bumped here for the very first time, and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans, our subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya.